Hey, Quilt Nation, Quilt Marine here. Back to do an update. So we're working on Spiderweb Quilt, right? So when last left off, we are just putting our pieces on, and we hadn't yet put together a complete block. So let's talk about a couple of things, okay? So when we were putting our spider web together, our template, I was more worried about finishing off the tips, okay? A lot of people don't worry about the tips, but I do. It's something in me that I want to get these tips covered up, okay? And sometimes I'll have excess fabric way beyond, like right here. But look, it's only fabric and it's only thread. And I also have to worry about our new quilters, okay? New quilters, attention to detail is not a bad thing, okay? Now let's talk about our stitch length. My stitch length is a 2. You can work on, you can do this in a 1 or a 1.5 stitch length. And pros use 1s and 1.5 because when they stitch, they're also cutting the paper. But we don't want to do that to our new quilters because we want our new quilters to understand with a 2, the paper stays in place and then we can cut later on. When you're cutting the paper at a 1.5 or a 1, and it's coming apart, then it's harder for a new quilter to align the edges, all right, and get true cuts because all of this will be faded or gone or ripped apart, and then you'll have flex, okay? And we don't want that for our new quilters because we want our new quilters to love quilting. And how can you love it when you don't know, what's going on or why things are happening when you can change it or you can have control over that, okay? So that's one of the things I want to cover. But we are moving forward, okay? Now, when we last left off, we had trimmed off the edges and we had made somewhat like this, one of these, right? So we just put this together. That's what half of the block would look like put together, okay? Now remember, when you're putting these together, you're gonna have to do some nesting, all right? And when we nest, let's turn this over. Remember, we're nesting, so we're putting, let's see if you can see in there. All right, we're trying to nest, matching up the stitch line with the fabric, okay? So that when you open it up, you have a matching line here with the red, all right? And that's half of a block. So let's look at a whole block here. Okay, so here's a whole block. See how that comes together? That's nice, right? That's pretty cool. I like it, all right? Guys, I know you guys want to do it. Go for it, guys. Go for it. It's cool. All right? It's acceptable. All right? So, this is a block completed. Now, all right, so you start seeing the pattern come together. But look what happens when you put 2 or 3 together, okay? Let's put 2 to 3 together. Spiderweb. Remember that the name of it is Spiderweb. So look at that. See what happens? Look at that. That's pretty cool, right? Look at that. See what happens? See the spider web forming right here? How can you not see that? That is awesome. I love that. All right, that's like shooting 10s all day. Shooters know what I'm talking about. Look at that. NEX ring. Look at that. That is awesome. Coming together, right? All right. All right, so let's cover something. All right, so now we got our little blocks put together and we're starting to come along. What are we gonna do with our paper? We gotta peel the paper. All right, you don't want a quilt that sounds like a diaper can around, okay? So we're gonna peel some paper. Let's turn this over. All right, and all you're gonna do is with some scissors or with these little snips that I have, you can just drag across. All right, just drag across. All right, don't be too aggressive. Just drag across to start your little peels, okay? And then if you got little kids, they'll probably love doing this part. All right, just peel away the paper. That's all you do. Then once all the paper is peeled away, you have a block that's set up for success. All right, so I'm not gonna make you guys watch me peel away, but you get the point, right? Get some little kids, if you got little kids, have them peel it away like it's a Christmas present. They'll love it, all right? And then once it's done peeling away, look at that. It's ready to go. It's a block, completed. flip that baby over, and it's ready for success. Okay, so that's the progress so far of the spiderweb quilt. And when we come back, maybe we'll have some strips to put together, some rows, and we'll start moving forward. Okay, so thank you for picking our video. Please subscribe down there. And remember, it's only fabric and it's only thread.